Yesterday, border czar Tom Homan visited New York's Capitol in Albany, where he had a message for Governor Kathy Hochul over illegal alien crime. Watch.
Now let's talk about the green light law. Let's talk about your governor. Your governor who stayed on national TV after NYPD were assaulted by illegal alien gang members. You had a woman burned alive by illegal alien on subway. Your governor stands on national TV. I think criminal aliens should be deported. What's one of the first things she do? She goes down to New York City and tries to fire the mayor who wants to help me find public safety threats. Let me give a shout out to Mayor Adams. Like him or love him, I called him up for 2 years by not doing enough. As a career cop, he wasn't doing enough. But when I sat down with him back in November, he came to the table. He wanted to help on significant public safety threats. He don't want to be an immigration officer. I don't want to be an immigration officer. But the mere fact he wants to get us into Rikers Island, where people are locked up because they committed a crime, he wanted to get federal immigration authorities back into Rikers Island to talk to illegal aliens who committed a crime against a citizen.
This is all just really common sense, no-brainer stuff that we're talking about. And yet the lawmakers in the state of New York are just so incredibly deranged that they just can't help themselves in their hatred of Tom Homan for trying to make America safer. And I want to play a clip here of some of these New York state senators with their reaction to Tom Homan. Watch.
It's not every day you come to your office and you expect you have to fight fascists in your workplace, but nevertheless, here we are. But if Mr. Homan wants to be so concerned about public safety and about criminals, he should start with the repeat offender living in 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
The last person we are going to take advice from on how to handle these difficult issues is someone like Tom Homan, who associates with known racists.
We need to make sure that we understand what is happening here. What we're seeing is what dictatorships do. These are not people who love the America that we love. These are not the people that defend the America that we defend. These are the people that want a different America. These are white supremacists who do not want the diverse, beautiful America that's in Queens, that's in the Bronx, that's all across the state and all across this nation.
That thumb is like on the body of someone who does not eat gluten but accidentally had some, and it is all blown up. You
know what, Sarah? You know that this is. The more I see this, we might say that these people are deranged and they're crazy and they're this because that's the way they behave and they're illogical and all this. But with what Steve is uncovering, what is more likely, that Trump is an agent of Russia or that these people are agents of other entities that want to bring down the United States? Because none of it makes sense, that none of the people want this. So you got to look at some point and go, hang on a minute. New York's being overrun. I mean, it's even the reaction to Elon Musk, right? Like, Elon Musk is a fascist. He's a fascist. Blah, 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 blah. And then you're like, all he wants to do is save you money. Like, that's all he's trying to do is trying to save you money. Like, you guys money.
Everyone, all of us equally. All of us.
That's all what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
I mean, the dude is like donating his time from making rockets that are going to go and save people, by the way, from giving Starlink to people that couldn't communicate. By the way, he gave Starlink to the Ukraine. Yes. Right? And somehow he's some Russian asset that, is a fascist Nazi because he did that gesture, right? That we've got like multiple different examples of Democrats doing the same thing, including
all of them,
all of them.
Right.
And but so I am getting to the point now where I'm looking at all of this. It has to be coordinated. It really has to be coordinated, even if you're getting morons in that are puppets. It is coordinated. And I know they said, like, if you're going to take down America, you're going to do it from the inside, right? Everyone's like, oh, Russia. Russia's like this. We for the most part.
Russia's like, we don't have to do any of that.
We don't have to do anything. But they're not pointing to China. But the overarching thing is these people that hate America, they hate the culture, American culture. They hate what we stand for. And so if you look at it as a whole, this is completely undermining America. And they are getting panicked because, number one, their funding's gone away, right? Because it was this kind of like you said, like money laundering system, really, where they're giving money to some people, this person spends it on this, and then it all kind of comes round. And then, like you said, like Tom Homan said, they set fire to somebody on the tube the other day, and nobody is, whatever. And that guy was an illegal.
That's racist. Racist.
They're doing very very insurrection-y things too, as they are. I mean, every government building, they're just storming it, and of course, obviously, disrupting businesses, particularly Tesla. They're burning down dealerships and cars, and this is happening, back in your homeland as well. But it is the process of the left, and as you said, they may have that thing that they want to call us every time, the white supremacists, the racists, whatever. But the reason why they are so consistent with it, Rush Limbaugh used to say that they would get their facts every morning, what they were supposed to say today. Well, now it's an email, and we know that both cases are true. Yep. This is what's happening. Sometimes they're so obvious about it that we get to overlay 23 of them reading from the exact same script, the same email. But that's exactly what they're doing. So when they walk to these microphones, it sounds the same every time because that's what they got in their email that morning. And this is what we're supposed to say. And it's all coming from the same place. The same people are directing, the same guys that are burning down Tesla dealerships, same people that are delivering those emails. It's all coming from the same place.
Yep. Let's play, I want to play, before we have to go to break, I want to play one more clip here. Tom Homan, who, did you guys see him walking past all these deranged lunatics, like lunging at him and yelling at him? And he's just like, I'm just hungry. I'm going to eat my apple.
This is great.
So good. There he is. All right. Just smile on his face. Okay. All right. Hello, my adoring fans.
It's because you're dealing with a real man. Like, he's got a job to do, and he doesn't care.
Yeah.
He just...
It's so good.
So amazing.
So, I mean, this goes on. We don't have to keep show the whole thing. You get the gist of it. It was just like, I'm just going to eat my apple. I'm just hungry. It reminds me of, a Canadian politician? Pierre Poilievre.
Right.
That guy. You try saying that 3 times fast. There's just something so beautiful and symbolic about just like casually eating something while someone tries their best to take you down, and you're just like, I don't care.
But we have to understand that this is unprecedented in history, that we have an opportunity now to set it straight, and we cannot take our foot off the gas, and everyone needs to get engaged. Like I said, I go on about it all the time, Sarah. As you know, subscribing and following and supporting people, it really matters because it shows to other people. It's a visible representation of support for the things that you believe in. And so that's their visual representation of support.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, for sure. If you like this clip and you want to see the full episode, click here. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, come on, you know you do. Click here.